Your inheritance will be taken by your parents' Medicaid if they're using it and not using asset protection. So if they're using it and they don't have asset protection, this is what's going to happen. They use it, they accumulate the quote-unquote debt from Medicaid where they have to pay it back, then they pass away. At that point, their estate is going through the probate process and Medicaid becomes a creditor of the estate, and they will come to the executor or the administrator and say, okay, your parents' estate owes us this amount of money to pay us back for the help that we gave them. The executor or the administrator will have to sell off physical assets, liquid assets to pay off those debts. This would be things like stocks, bonds, etc. If there are not enough liquid assets in the estate, they will have to sell physical assets to pay those debts off, things like the house. Now, Medicaid will have to get paid off first before you can distribute the assets out to the beneficiaries. So if there's not enough assets inside the estate to pay Medicaid back, it can wipe out the entire estate and you won't have anything as an inheritance anymore. A way that your parents can get around this is to put their assets inside of an irrevocable trust 5 years before they apply for the Medicaid. That will fully separate those assets from them as individuals. The whole process will still happen. So they'll pass away, Medicaid will come to their estate and say, okay, you owe us this money, but now those assets are going to be inside the irrevocable trust, fully separated from their estate, and they will not be able to be captured by the Medicaid. So if you want help setting any of this up, click the link in the bio, fill out the form, and schedule a time to talk some more.